Hello and good evening. We bring you the latest in the world of sports. I'm Boog Gonzalez.
We give you the conversations you want to hear from your favorite icons and athletes. I'm Diego Dario. Watch the game live and our past episodes on demand on the Pilipinas Live app for just 99 pesos a month. Available for download on Google Play or the App Store.
Well, ready or not, buckle up, sports fans. Let's get in the game. The 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup starts today, and the excitement is at an all-time high. Fans are at the Philippine Arena to witness the historic event, but there are also a couple of other games that are going. One at the Philippine Arena, which is, I believe, the Angola.
That's right. It's
Italy
the
game.
Angola versus Italy game. So far, we're at the fourth quarter. Italy leading Angola 60-57. A close matchup for that opening game. Yeah.
Angola giving Italy a little run,
Yep.
while in the Mall of Asia Arena, it is right now at halftime, just like 1 minute ago, broke into the half. 48-39, Montenegro over Mexico so far. Now, the opening ceremony begins at 6 p.m. and Gilas Pilipinas will have their first game at 8 p.m.
Go Gilas!
Against the Dominican Republic.
Be ready.
But first, let's take a deep dive into what we should look out for in the tournament with our good friend, basketball analyst, Willie Wilson. Coach, welcome to the game. Are you pumped for tonight or what?
Yeah,
Let me start with that.
my hands are sweaty. I mean, I had to wear this thermal to hide the sweat. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Muscles- Your muscles are
I told you
aching.
that I got a cramp in my bicep over here from.
Coach, hopefully you're wearing the sweater because I think it's going to be hot shooting from.
Man,
Gilas.
I got an undershirt
Yeah.
to catch it all.
That's what we're hoping for. Okay.
Well, of course, Coach, let's talk about currently this this Gilas team, Coach. How excited are you? Of course, the final 12 was, revealed just a couple of days ago. And what are the chances? Our last win was actually 2014 for the last FIBA World Cup.
Well, I think our chances are really good. Again, we have a solid NBA veteran there backstopping the team, and we got a whole bunch of guys there that complement him. And then to add on to that is we got Kai Soto.
Right.
So you got the ceiling to add on to Kai Soto, Junmar, and Japit, and then AJ Edu. So we're not lacking in any one position as far as shooting, we got it. As far as height, we got it to match up with the other teams. So I think our chances are really, really good.
Tallest team that we've had,
Yes.
Philippine team.
Yes.
We're trying to bounce back from a winless campaign in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And you guys, together with Paolo, of course, have had different guests here on the show to break down the chances of Gilas Pilipinas. So we'll give Coach Willie his take on this. Dominican Republic, what are the obvious and maybe not so obvious challenges, and how can we make it up, and maybe how can we spring a surprise and beat them in the first game?
Well, I'll talk about the biggest obvious, and that is Carl Anthony Towns.
Not a fan, and I'm not even a bigger fan now.
I wish I could say the same.
Best shooter in the NBA.
I wish I could say the same, but I'm gonna be non-biased here.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that came out. Go ahead.
Subconsciously.
Yeah.
And then just give it to you the way it is. Again, this is a big man, 7 foot tall basketball player that won a 3-point contest in the NBA. So this is a player that is built for international basketball, for FIBA basketball, for this World Cup games. Because again, we're talking about being able to spread the floor. Why? Because teams can now play zone defense. There is no defensive 3 seconds like there is in the NBA. Teams are going to try and pack the paint. You have a 7-footer that can spread the floor with a shortened 3-point line.
Right.
That's like a long 2 in the NBA.
point.
For him,
Yeah.
especially for him, he walks into that kind of stuff.
Exactly. So again, that is the biggest obstacle standing in the way of Gilas now. But
I like the but. Let's go.
like what they say, your best defense is a great offense.
Ooh.
And
Sure.
Carl Anthony Towns, what is his weakness? It is defense. He is not the most focused on the defensive end. So, how do we combat that? Go at him.
Make him work.
Make him work.
Yeah.
You want to go dribble drive, pull him away from the basket, and make him play defense on the perimeter.
And Coach, just quickly before we move on from Gilas, I want to pick your brains about who do you think is going to match up with Karl Anthony Towns. Our analysts before mentioned a couple of different points, but for you, Coach, you love defense. How are we going to defend him? And maybe on the other side, how are we going to attack him as well? Yeah.
Well, defensively, who won't match up with him? Right. I'm trying to throw Japeth at him. I'm throwing AJ Edu at him. I may even throw Malonzo at him. Again, you want to be able to match up with him on the perimeter. We know that he loves playing on the perimeter. Right. You get him in the post, if he wants the ball in the post, you can zone up behind him. Like I said, there is no defensive 3 seconds. And you have Kai Soto back there protecting the rim. All 7'2" of him. Offensively, like I said, bring him out. Okay, AJ Edu has shown the ability to knock down a perimeter shot. Kai Soto, if they want to play him at the 5, has also shown the ability to knock down the 3-point shot. Very, very consistent Kai Soto is from the elbow. I'm saying you want somebody to attack Karl Anthony Towns, make him play D, go at him, tire him out so that he has no legs and he wants to shoot those threes.
And hopefully the other players like Quinones and Delgado and hopefully everybody gets frozen out tonight. Sorry guys, but I'm just saying what I'm feeling about tonight's game. 8 p.m. that will be the game. All right, but there are other teams here. Obviously 16 teams coming over to the Philippines. USA looking good in this lead up.
So far, loving the Philippines as
well. Definitely.
Yeah. What is there not to love, though?
They should. Exactly what I'm saying. They want to get the win to be the winningest, I think, in terms of World Cup history. I think they're going for their 6th. What are you looking at? What are you liking? What are you not liking with this USA team?
Well, if we're talking about the USA team, I got to start with AR-15.
Ooh, of course you got to start
Austin
with
Reeves, that's my boy right there. Austin Reeves, Hillbilly Kobe. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but
well, you just did. So, we're live, by the way.
This is a guy that can make all the shots. Like he said, he is him.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see him do his thing on the international stage. But I'm a huge fan of Mr. Jalen Brunson, and I talk about him with so much affinity. And I'm Tyler Teo. When I get with Tyler Teo, he asked me, Coach, who do I mimic my game after? Watch Jalen Brunson. He's so efficient in the paint with those pivots. So I think he's another one of those players that's built for international basketball.
And he's such a humble guy. I saw him in BGC actually just enjoying food there, right?
But then,
I want to talk about one guy here
stalking
who is,
Diego's stalking the players.
I'm just a fan. But I want to talk about Anthony Edwards. Steve Kerr said
the guy's a tank now,
too, right?
He's
Anthony
a tank.
Edwards. What can you say about him? I think he's going for maybe the MVP, maybe the top player in this FIBA World Cup.
Well, what I can say about him is he's going to be the guy with the ball in his hands. I'm talking about back when KD took over the World Cup for U.S. and just put on a show. That's what Anthony Edwards is going to do now. You saw the lead up to this World Cup, the tune-up games that they were in. Who had the ball in his hands in the last 2 minutes of the game? It was always Anthony Edwards. And like you said, he's a tank. He can run you over on his way to the basket. And then knock down those 3-point shots.
Okay, we have time for just one last one. Is there any other country that you're looking and liking other than Gilas and other than Austin Reeves?
I don't want to say Canada, even though I just did say Canada. I'm gonna go with Germany.
Germany. I said that yesterday.
I'm gonna go with Germany.
They look good.
You got the Wagner brothers and Dennis the Menace Schroeder.
Oh, that's a tough team.
I think they're sneaky dark horse right there.
All right. They just lost to Dominican Republic via a comeback in their tune-up game. So we love this. We love this. And we're ready for 8 p.m.
Yes,
you and I.
are
already.
You and I. Pilipinas Live.
Yes,
Pilipinas
sir.
Live.
Thank you, Coach. We'll see you there too in the Pilipinas Live. But after the break, we've got part 2 of the shop list with 3-time PBA champ Paul Lee as he lists down the top 5 hoopers from Tondo. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game. Welcome back, you're watching The Game. Every PBA fan knows the story of the one and only Angas ng Tondo, Paul Lee. The three-time PBA champ shares his insights on life as a girl dad and the top 5 hoopers from Tondo in this latest edition of The Shot List.
Mag-i-ensayo ka sa UE. Kasi off-season.
Yes, once in a while, sumasabay ako sa practice ng men's basketball team.
So si Coach Jack mismo.
Yes, si Coach Jack. Minsan nakakausap ko si Coach Jack. Ayun, tatanong ko ng schedule kung anong oras practice nila. Eh, nakakatuwa din na, alam mo yun, bumalik sa school, makasabay. And,
Yung gym ba, ganun pa rin?
Iba na.
Iba na.
Level lang ba kami? Diba?
Pareho pala tayo ng eskwelahan. Dati luma mga gym, ngayon ang gaganda na.
Yun nga lang, wala pa kami pambayad ng players.
Yun lang. Yun ang meron kami. Sorry.
Doon kami natalo. So, at least, kahit pa paano level up na. Baka malay mo, 2035, meron na, kaya na namin kumuha ng mga big time players.
Ano na, malaki na yung copyright nun, Brad.
Ako na magbigay. Alam na yan. Dito ko na. Ako nang bahala sa merienda mo buong taon.
So, sige. Since pinasok na rin natin yung UE. Konti, ano na rin natin, pagkwento natin sandali. Merong kumbaga, ensayo ka sa UE, I'm sure, kilala mo yung players doon. Meron ka bang konting prediction sa UE? Ano bang mamahanap pa ulit ng UE yung magic?
Magbo-blossom talaga yung Ray Remogat. Yung Remogat yung nakikita ko na parang go-to guy talaga nila ngayon. And sana niya, ma-meet niya yung expectation ng coach, ng school. So feeling ko naman ready yung bata and pinag-aandaan niya talaga. So hopefully.
Okay, medyo pag nagkikwento kasi kami ni Paul na parang nauuwi pa rin kami sa basketball.
Kaya nga eh.
Ilayo natin ulit, brother. Parang hindi tayo nagsasawa sa kwentuang basketball natin.
Yan.
Okay. You are one of the people na, not just players, like people in general, when you watch your social media. Mga nagpo-follow kay Paul sa social media, alam niyo yan. Family is not the number one thing. Parang family is everything. Diba? Your wife, si Ruby, si Tokyo, yung baby mo. Sa interviews, kasama mo lagi baby mo. What's it like? Anong klaseng daddy si Paul? Anong klaseng girl dad?
Gusto ko maging cool dad ako. Kagaya ng sinasabi ko sa'yo kanina, yes or no lang. Diba? Huwag na tayo pumunta sa gitna.
Hinihindihan mo ba talaga si Tokyo?
Oo naman, and alam din naman ni Tokyo yun. Pag sinabi ko ng hindi rin naman na siya nangungulit. So, yun yung maganda na na-implement namin sa kanya habang baby pa siya na parang sinabi niya, Daddy, I want ice cream. Hindi pwede. So, nung sinabi na namin hindi pwede, hindi na siya mangungulit na bakit hindi pwede yan? So, gusto ko lang happiness lagi. Peace of mind ba?
Totoo. Obviously, I don't have experience in this with this regard. Pero kung kayo ni Ruby, sino yung good? Usually may good cup, bad cup.
Balance kami.
Balance.
Minsan kapag siya na yung natitrigger, ako yung parang...
Sasalo.
Kunyari, pag lumapit na sa akin si Tokyo na alam niya na yun, ako naman. Minsan pag ako na yung natitrigger, si Ruby naman yung parang mababa yung So palitan lang kami, hindi kami ako yung consistent na ganun. So gusto namin balance din para
parang naman hindi alam na ni Tokyo, ito yung bad cup, ito yung pareho tayong
then explain namin kung bakit nagalit yung isa sa amin. So yun yung maganda sa amin ni Ruby.
You were also one of the players who started to really engage on social media, whether it be yung posts mo, you would create content. Ano sa content creation ang medyo na excite ka or medyo parang okay yan gano'n?
Yung ako na-excite ako kapag minsan kasi may alam ko na kaagad kung kaagatin ng tao o hindi. So ako, excited ako na mailabas ko na para makita na kaagad nila. Kasi nga, subok na, kumbaga, nagawa ko na before. And talagang pinangkilik ng tao eh. Ginawang pa nga kami ng parang Netflix na story.
Totoo.
So parang sabi ko, may potential din talaga.
Ilan taon ka na ngayon?
34 na ako.
34. Pero matagal pa. Kumbaga, 5-6 years.
Kaya pa.
Down the line, 5-6 years.
Hingin mo na ako ng tips kay Mark.
Totoo. Kay Mark. Si Mark ngayon 25 pa din, bro.
Kaya nga, di nagbabago yung edad eh. Pagdating ng 25 na talaga siya eh, no?
Pero that's the biggest challenge of players who are getting up there. Kumbaga, trying to find the next thing na nila. Meron ka na bang in particular na gusto kong subukan to? Gusto mo ba mag-TVJ? Sabihin nga, Tsaka ano ka, big TVJ fan ka, di ba?
Oo nga eh. Titingnan ko muna kung anong kulang nila doon. So,
Role player lang.
Nag-start naman lahat sa
Role player
diba?
lang. Sila yung star eh.
Pag may opportunity, kagatin natin yung opportunity na yan.
Pero bagay ka talaga. Moving forward, ano yung mga gusto mo pang, meron ka ba bang checklist na medyo ginugol mo pa sa basketball career mo, whether be individually or with Magnolia or mga, kasi dahil mo nang na-check eh, di ba? Pag sinearch kita ngayon sa Wikipedia, ang dami na nakasulat. Ano pa gusto mo idagdag mo?
Siguro ako, parang nandun na ako sa transition na parang makatulong ako sa mga younger player. Although, kahit naman hindi sa team namin, kung sino man, any school or basta any younger player na na makapag-advise ako sa kanila. Kasi, yun nga, nakita ko yung nakita ko na yung
Galing ka na dun.
Yung pinagdaanan ko, gusto ko ma-share sa kanya kung ano yung nakasalubong ko habang dinadaanan ko yung path na yun. Feeling ko nandun na ako sa stage na yun.
Tito na siya.
Kaya nga, Tito Paul na ako eh. Baka, Tito Paul na ako, lagi ako hinihingan ng size 12 eh.
Alam mo ng tito ko pag ganun eh.
So, I think nandun na ako sa stage na yun and happy ako.
Are there younger players na medyo nag-reach out sa'yo? You take them under your wing, nabibigyan mo ng advice? Kasi alala ko, may kwento lang ako. Si Diego Dario, alala ko, nag-career high kasi siya sa PBA on tour. Kalaban kayo. Nag-21 points siya, ako nagko-cover nun. Nag-send siya sa akin, syempre nag-congratulate ako sa kanya after that. Nag-send siya sa akin ng photo of a conversation that he had with you during the bubble ata o pandemic. Na sinabi mo na tuloy mo lang yan, darating yung araw mo, darating yung time mo, ganun. So meron bang mga players na mga younger generation na they look at you as Tito Paul, so papatulong sa'yo?
Feeling ko si Alex Stockton. Kasi sinabi ko sa kanya na learn how to be a point guard. And look
Which
at him
ngayon,
now.
point guard
Look
dyan
at
sa
him
Nicole
now. Kasi
Chalvin,
nga, kung two guard ka lang, two guard ka, kailangan sobrang CJ Perez datingan mo. Diba? Pero,
or Paul Lee.
pero kung,
Ganun. Dali na natin doon, ganun
Diba?
din naman eh.
pero sabi ko nga sa kanya, kung magpo-point guard ka, mas lamang ka, laki mo.
Depensa.
Depensa ka, tapos athletic ka pa. Advantage ka na kagad.
Tsaka hindi naman siya known as a scorer.
Yes. Noon siya sa FIU, parang defender niya.
Defender.
So,
Pero ngayon lumalabas ha.
di ba? Simple grind siya ng simple grind. So, I mean, sobrang sipag din talaga ng bata.
Bago tayo matapos dito, because I want you to pay, kumbaga, attribute lang to, syempre, angas ng Tondo ka, to Tondo. Top 5 Tondo products. Tondo Hoopers. Yung totoo ha, kahit lagay mo sarili mo, yung totoo lang. Top 5. O sige, bigyan mo muna ako ng 5, mamaya natin i-rate. Ikaw.
Kasi puro guards doon eh. Tapos
puro
si
guards? RK.
si Sumang,
Sumang.
tapos si Ashanti.
Ashanti, naririnig ko yun ha. Yung shooter?
Oh,
Ashanti.
pero
Guys, research
tsaka si Larry Rodriguez.
Larry Rodriguez.
Kasi siyempre, bigay natin, nakapag-PBA yung apat eh. Diba? Kahit na anong sabihin mo na kung nakapag-PBA ka, nandun ka na sa list. Diba?
And there you have it. Always a good conversation with Paul Lee. It's been your sports Tito Mike Reyes. Peace and love.
Thank you, Mikey. We've got more sports stories after the break, so keep it here. You're watching The Game. welcome back to the game. FIBA basketball action has finally begun. Experience the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 fever at the Fan Zone that is located at the SM Mall of Asia. With free admission, fans can come over from August 25 to September 10 from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. on weekdays and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on weekends. Enjoy interactive booths, games, meet and greets with surprise guests, and watch parties to catch the global basketball action. Don't miss out on the ultimate basketball treat.
Now over to the digital side of things, PLDT, MediaQuest, Signal TV, and NTT Data introduced Pearl, the Philippines' first digital human. Pearl, an AI avatar, engages with fans in English and Filipino, offering FIBA information, game updates, and tourist tips. Developed by NTT Data, Pearl enhances the fan experience with speech recognition, AI, and Internet of Things technology. Fans can meet Pearl by the special kiosk at the Smart Araneta Coliseum and the SM Mall of Asia Arena. This collaboration revolutionizes the live stadium experience with smart solutions. And that's it for tonight. Thank you for joining us. I'm Diego Dario.
Don't forget to catch us weeknights here on One News and on the Pilipinas Live app, where you can watch us live and our past episodes on demand for just 99 pesos a month. Available for download on Google Play or the App Store. I'm Boom Gonzalez, Laban Pilipinas, and this has been The Game.